Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if you're new. I'm Souls, and on my channel I explore simulation games. Today we are returning to Deconstruction Simulator. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube. It does help me out and I appreciate the support from everyone. Today we're just going to continue in our play of this, and I'm just going to keep going and see what happens. We're going to pick up this one, The Neighbor from Hell. I personally, knock on wood, have never had a neighbor from hell, but I know plenty of people who have. So demolishing a house, I'm sure, would be very satisfying for some individuals. So we'll pick this up today. We're also going to rent our trusty wrecker because, let's be honest, that is a lot of fun to play with. So we're going to add that too. Oof, what a mess. I'm surprised they want to save anything at all from this contract, but they want some kitchen items and then, of course, a demolish. We can take items or destroy them, and then it does want some general cleanup, which is the bulk of the money from this job. So this job is worth almost $1,000. It is 60 minutes travel time. And yes, we spent a chunk of that already on a wrecker, but what are you going to do? It is what it is. First things first, I'm going to pick up a bunch of this crap just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. All right, I've taken everything that the customer wants, threw it in his van. Now all that's left is taking what I want, which will definitely be these chairs. This table is also premium, so I'll want to take that. The stove, the fridge, nah, the fridge can get demolished with the rest of the crap. The desk is premium, I think I'll snag that. The fan, definitely I want as well. Maybe I'll take a few walls, a few windows. Why not? I can always use that stuff in my warehouse. I am pretty much loaded up, so I'm going to take this first load back to my warehouse and then come back and take even more stuff because I can sell it. So I've run into the problem again where I have no space on my floor. Therefore, I'm going to have to sell some things and open up some slots. You know, I really wish loans were a thing in this game, but there is nothing in here that allows you to take out a loan, which would be very helpful for tools and stuff right away, and maybe even a better van as you work your way up. But maybe that's something they can add in the future. It looks like all the orders that I can take, which I'll take it for the time being. At least I have some floor space now and can put these extra things out on my floor without worrying about getting a fine for leaving them laying about. Also, I wanted to mention they did have a recent update in which they added an exoskeleton to the tools store. So basically you can move faster than when taking items back and forth. It is $3,000, more than I have right now, unfortunately. So again, like always, I'm going to have to work my way up to it, but All right, we ended the day, the first day. We have 5 days to do this contract, so no pressure. I did sell some items and I cut out a bunch of the lumber from the house to bring back to my warehouse. I want to build that up a little bit so I can sell it. Usually, with people that want that, they want a lot of pieces. So having just, like 10 pieces around isn't really going to cut it. You need to kind of build up a little bit of a stockpile. So I did that. I went around and I took out a bunch of the lumber. I also took out some walls that I'm going to take back to my warehouse as well. And then we will smash and clean up and call this one good, hopefully. All right, now the fun part. We get to smash the house. I'm well aware that I probably should not be spending $600 this early in the game on this, but how can you not? This is so satisfying. And now for the not so fun part, the cleanup. It'll take me a bit. All right, we will button up this contract, send the invoice for it. We only need one more contract to get to the next one. There's a couple good ones that we can take. This is a kind of a cheapo job, 190 bucks. Doesn't even seem worth it. These two are much more tempting because they are much more money. So we're going to take moving out by, and we will work on that next time for the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video on Deconstruction Simulator. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe in my YouTube channel. If you would, it helps me out and helps get my stuff to the right people who may like my content. So thank you for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.